Coffee with Ro. Hi guys, welcome back to
Coffee with Ro.
And we're your hosts, Ro
and Jer.
Now y'all notice something different about this episode?
I'm not saying nothing, y'all. I'm not saying nothing.
Ro is over here by herself. And Jer is over there on the guest couch.
The guest couch. And I know y'all probably wondering, but it's like,
I know y'all wondering, but today, Jer is the guest. So, you all know Jeremy. He's the co-host of Coffee with Ro, a teacher, a podcaster, a leader in the community. So, let's give it up for Jeremy, period. He's amazing.
Ro, that was like, she ate with that.
Period. We also have another guest. This person is amazing as well. He is a graduate from Western Illinois University. He is a proud member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, a writer and poet. Let's give it up for Germaine. Welcome to Coffee with Ro.
Thank y'all. Blessed to be here.
Yes, welcome our two guests today.
Hi.
Our amazing guests. Now,
So weird.
I know y'all probably like, what's the topic? Like, what's the topic if Jeremy is a guest? We'll get to that later. Before we get to that, y'all know we got to do our mood check. What's on your playlist? Now, Germaine, since you're new on Coffee with Ro, mood check, what's on your playlist is you're going to choose a song that fits your mood of this week.
Okay.
Like, for example, my mood check song is Free Mind by Tim's. Because I really just feel like I need to free my mind. Like, it's been a stressful week. Okay, I need to rub it. How about you, Jer?
I think mine would be Shaka Khan, Keep Your Head Up.
Okay.
Because, keep your head up. Like, literally. And it's, y'all know what my job and stuff, so you got to keep your head up working with kids because Jesus Christ. But yes, I think it would be that.
I was about to start singing Tupac, Keep Your Head Up.
Oh, my God.
For real. But I like Shaka Khan, too.
I do.
Her
And
wigs,
it's on a lot of
her
black
wigs
movies.
are iconic.
Yeah.
How about you, Germaine? What's your mood check of the week?
I would say Chance the Rapper, Highs and Lows.
Okay.
That's been playing in my car a lot this week.
Oh.
In life, I mean, you go through your highs and you go through the lows, and it's just how you get through them.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's facts.
Yeah.
Give it up for that mood check song. I think mine was the best, but it's okay.
Anyway.
All right. So the time and moment y'all been waiting for.
Oh, jeez.
The topic of today, the theme of today's episode.
Uh-huh.
We have two black men here with us today. We're going to be chopping it up with the guys. We're going to have a black male guy talk, guy chat, you know?
Okay.
There's going to be different questions surrounding, mental health, dating, a couple juicy questions in there. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So the first question is easy. So the first question is, what does being a black man mean to you?
You want to go first?
Okay. So that's a great question, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I think, and I don't want no one to take offense to nothing that I say. This is just my personal opinion. What I think a black man, what a black man means to me is being like a leader.
Yeah.
Just automatically like being like a leader, but also showing like the tools to follow, if that makes sense. Like having like the tools to follow. So not just like being like hierarchy, like I'm the leader, but being as like I'm leaving tools and I'm leaving, things around that a person can pick up.
Yeah.
Also being a black man to me means like being a protector because in our community, in the black community, it's a lot that goes on where people try to kidnap or people are trying to, mostly for our women. I'm gonna put that out there. It's a lot of stuff that happen in the black community with our black women. So I do feel like men should be like protective in that sense. But then also I feel like we have that nature of being like a protective, and I don't want but I do. That's how I feel like, But yeah, I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay, protector, period. How about you, Germaine?
I would say being a black man to me means to be courageous and, like Jeremy said, being a protector and actually being able to lead and leading with love and not like, trying to control everything. If you trying to control your outcome, then you're never going to get what you want in life because the only person that you really need to follow is God. That's the leader right there. He gonna lead you to the right place. So
Okay, come with the
Yes.
gems.
I like
yeah.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all drop some gems.
Rate that up.
I like that. So the next question is, how does your understanding of manhood, how did it evolve from your adolescence years to adulthood?
So I know for me, so I and I we getting deep fast. So I grew up with my father, but then he like left, but then he was like in and out, and so like my understanding of like of manhood was like not to do that, but I feel like that's not manhood. So it's like it wasn't like it was, if you get what I'm putting down, it's like I had to be like, okay, this is the man that should be showing me manhood.
Yeah.
But he's showing me this, and that's not manhood. So I had to. So when I was getting older, my mom, Queen, she did the best that she can do because she had two boys and also a girl. So she had to do her best of trying to explain. I think she did a wonderful job of explaining like manhood and what that looked like and looked like coming from like a black man, and so that later involved to knowing how like I don't want to say a man should act, but like it actually showed me a different side of manhood. Like my mom, she taught manhood a little differently. That I feel like most fathers or like parents would teach their son about manhood, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And thank you for being transparent about that. I think.
Thank you.
All right, Germaine.
Okay. You asked the question one time.
The question is, how has your understanding of manhood evolved from adolescence to adulthood?
Okay. I would say it's kind of similar to Jeremy. I grew up with. I have 7 sisters, no brothers.
Really?
Yeah, all 7 sisters, no brothers. I grew up around a lot of women in my family, so and my dad wasn't there as much as he should have been, or as much as he could have been. So I would say it's evolved. It's been a road. Learning how to be a man when you don't have those examples in your life to like actually show you, and you don't always have a dad is kind of like a safe space for his son to come talk to him about anything, and not having that, it does kind of hinder you a little.
Yeah.
But as you grow and you continue to just pay attention and you evolve as a man and as a person, things get better. So I would say from young to now, I've evolved a lot.
That's good.
And
What something that you said that really struck me is like paying attention, because it was things that, and I'm gonna say either like my mom left out, forgot, or it maybe like went to the back of my head. It was certain things that I had to learn. Like I seen another man do this, and I'm like, that's not what a man's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And like even though my mom didn't like specifically say that, it was like when I see like certain men do stuff, I'm like, and that was the part of like paying attention, which now it makes me like, when I tell my nieces, like, yeah, a man should not do this to you, or like, things like that, because I already like witnessed it myself, if that makes sense.
So y'all kind of answered the next question, so I'm going to flip it around a little bit. So both of you kind of said that your fathers weren't there as much as you needed them to be. Mm-hmm. So I know y'all not fathers yet, or hopefully not. But like, how would you all have liked your fathers to step up and step in? Like, how do you feel like their approach could have been better to help, just raise you?
I mean, just do your job. I'm not trying to be like that, but it's like, I mean, there's nothing really like what I wanted from my father was just to be there. Mm-hmm. And that's not even like teach me how to be a man, because I'm already a man. But it's like, and I already learned how, like, to manhood. But it's like, just be there.
Just be there.
Just be there. And just in case because there's times where I had said stuff to my sister, we ain't getting into it. I'm like, that wasn't too manly. Like, I don't think I should have said that. And, but it's just like, just been there more. Mm-hmm. And because my mom, she had it, but like, just been there more. I would just say that.
Yeah, I would say just being around more and just being able to be present when your son like needs that how can I put it? that emotional stability.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I feel like a lot of young men now, like, they don't know how to regulate their emotions. And I would say that I'm even, you know, I fell in that before. And that's something that I've worked on to evolve to the person that I am today. So, yeah, I just feel like another grown man, like, teaching me how to regulate my emotions better while I'm, you know, going through the emotions as I'm a teenager and a young man, and now that I'm 25. So I would think that, like, just being more there in tune with your child.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely agree with that. I feel like a lot of fathers need to understand it's okay to apologize, especially apologizing to your son
Yeah.
in the world that we live in, where men, not even, well, black men especially, but just men in general, are being attacked.
Yeah.
And men and women are different.
Yeah.
So, like, if your father has never been present, it's bound that you're going to be lacking in some areas, and that you're going to have to do some extra work to, you know, fix that.
Exactly.
So,
and I really want to back that up what I was saying. You have to do the extra work because you didn't know, and it's okay. It's literally okay. But it's time, like, to be like, okay, you need to change this, or you need to, like, evolve. Yeah, that was good.
So we talked about evolving and things. So the next question is, do you think black men feel comfortable opening up about their emotions or being vulnerable in this society?
I feel like I'm steady going in.
that's the hosting you, though.
Yeah, look,
He's a guest today.
literally. But no, I don't think, like, men, not all men feel comfortable opening up about their emotions or being vulnerable because it's seen as, like, soft or weak, or I need to be strong because whatever. It's like, cry. Like, we are all, like, we cry. Or, like, just be vulnerable. Like, I think being vulnerable is for some people it's an uncomfortable position. Like, sometimes people, like, I just don't want to, like, be vulnerable. But even if it's like what is your definition of being vulnerable? That's why I to ask people, like, what is your definition? Because you don't have to give me your whole life story or what happened, but I don't want you, like, your emotions to build up. So I want men to understand, because us black men go through so much in life that it's okay, you know, to be like, I'm overwhelmed. And I want to mention this TikToker. I forgot his name. But is the TikToker. And he, like, you know, was on live, and, you know, he was, you know, having a conversation. He was talking. And, you know, he started to cry because he was just like, you know, and he's a black man from Chicago, all of this. And he's like, you know, I'm just, like, overwhelmed. I'm going through a lot. He's a comedian. So he's like, you know, I laugh all the time, but...
It's Dev the Menace.
Is it?
I think so. I'm sorry. I'm listening to you. I'm like, that's Dev the Menace.
It probably is. And then so, and so, you know, it's... I to see that a person would look at him and be like, oh, yeah, he hard and tough and all of that. But, like, to see that in front of, like, a group of people was like... Yes, I want, like, more men, because that probably encouraged a lot of other men to be vulnerable and, you know, open up. So
Yeah.
I think the last question kind of leads to my answer with this one. A lot of men, I feel like, don't feel comfortable opening up because of the lack of the father in the household. I think that all relates.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said earlier, like, I'm even a victim to this. Like, even now, sometimes, like, I'm not perfect. But I mean, I found other outlets, like, growing up. That's what even got me into poetry. Like, I started off with poetry with writing about how I feel about girls, but, like, I mean, now I can write about anything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I always go back to poetry and writing to express myself more than anything, and just, you know, talking to God as well. But
yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of people are scared to be vulnerable, though.
Yeah.
A lot of black men, they are.
Do you feel like black women, or just women in general, or just society in general, we can do better of making a safer space for men to be vulnerable?
I'm glad you said that, because I didn't want to.
No, I'm just,
I didn't want to, like, you know, but I'm, like, really glad you said that, because I don't want to, like, say I'm bashing women, but I feel like I just feel like it is some women who I have seen who like would literally tell their son like, "Don't cry, like do not cry, you a boy." And it's like, what do that mean? Who said boys can't cry? Like, I'm sorry. So like, it'd be things like that that really irritates me, especially with younger kids, because once again, growing up, you're gonna feel like I cannot cry, so you're not gonna have an outlet. You're not gonna have all of this stuff, and that is not healthy to me. And then also with the adults, and like for example, couples, like the boyfriend will cry, and they like, oh no, he's soft. He's soft. Like I need someone that's gonna put me in my place. And it's like, and this is why you're in this situation that you're in.
Yeah, I was about to say something about that. And then when he do it, then you want to call. Never mind.
And then it's like I don't understand. Like he's literally like showing like his emotions like for whatever, and you like, oh, that's an ick for me. Like if you're crying, it's like, what? I'm gonna stop right there though.
No, I'm sorry. I was about to say like I don't understand. Like I'm sorry, I don't understand like when women say like that's an ick for them. Because for me, like if my man cry in front of me, I'm gonna console him. I feel like that's a part like of intimacy. Like you know, like he's
That's
crying.
what I would think, but it's like Jesus Christ.
But people like a lot of people don't think like that. Or
I think social media has like a big part in that. Takes a big part in that because, like, I'm a firm believer on what you're fed and like to your mind and just your temple.
Yeah,
that's gonna have an effect on the actions that you take outside of like in your relationships or just life in general. So if you constantly hearing and bad things and slander on TikTok and Instagram is real toxic. I'm gonna say that. Instagram is one of the most toxic apps.
That's true. Oh, that's say toxic.
TikTok is really it's
up in the
I don't know.
TikTok is hit or miss. Instagram and Facebook are toxic.
What do you think about Facebook?
Facebook I think it's Chicago toxic.
Okay, I think I agree with that.
Facebook real ghetto.
I had to log out of Facebook.
Yes.
I had to log out of Facebook.
And it's so crazy that you say that because I used to feel like Facebook was like that, so I went to Instagram to like de-stress, but it's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes, Instagram. Now, we talked about, I heard the word relationships and significant others. I have a little juicy question. And this is, I just want to quote K. Kemp. He said, black men don't cheat. But I have a question. Do black men cheat? I got you, ladies.
This is a juicy question, I guess.
Black men cheat, black women cheat, white women cheat, white men cheat. Everybody cheats. That's in my opinion. I think everyone cheats.
Yeah.
I'm about to lie real quick. Black women do not cheat.
Well, anyway, I think
Why do men cheat?
What?
Why do men cheat? Oh, you jumping to that one out.
Yeah, let's know, because now they want to everybody cheat. No, why do men cheat?
I mean, okay. Hear me out. I'm gonna say I always am on both sides. Not with cheating. I'm just hear me out. Hear me out. I do feel like it is times where certain guys, men, they cheat, and in real life be like, I want to like I want something new. Like I want I got this girl, I got this partner, whatever, and I want to test the waters
So why not break up with me?
Because and I'm literally thinking in their mindset because I'm telling you I have an older brother. And their mindset literally I just can't wait till you watch this. But
sorry, James.
It's like they be like I don't want that. I want that. That don't make sense. It don't make sense. I'm not justifying it. But they be like, I want my girl, but it's like I want to have a little piece of that too.
So they want their cake and eat it too.
Yes. And then some people just have a problem. Like that's it. That's why it's like some people have a real life problem where it's like I have to, and then like I said, some people or some guys are like, you know what, I just want to, I'm out of town. I'm out of town, so I'm finna just see.
Some people are Stevie J's.
I do not agree. But yeah.
I think it's from the lack of discipline. If you don't have any discipline, then if you like discipline, you're gonna fall for anything. Honestly, and you're gonna get yourself in a world of trouble, especially with lust.
Yes,
that's one. I think that's a man's number one detriment in his life. A lot of times is lust. If you don't beat that, then you're not gonna progress anywhere in life, like at all. But I feel like a lot of men cheat because they're not healed as well.
Yes, that's true.
They're not healed from their past traumas, and they're not healed from a lot of things that have happened in their life. If you don't learn to love yourself, then you ain't gonna be able to love nobody else.
What RuPaul say? If you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna?
That's the truth.
That's real.
No, that's I will
real.
say that is real, and that is the truth. And I also want to say I feel like a lot from different men I've asked this question to, a lot of them say they cheat because they saw their father cheat. They saw different male figures in their life cheat. So maybe that could be.
I'm gonna need y'all to be better. No, I'm sorry. but no, like I mean, like,
at some point you gotta face that though.
You
Like
do.
you can't. You gotta choose the path of either I'm gonna face that and not do what that person did,
right?
or I'm gonna continue to do what that person did.
Yeah.
Like that's at the end of the day, you gotta face it.
I just was just like, just see how your life is. Like, if you are like cheating and you like, man, I can never get a relationship. I'm never happy. I can never do none of these like couple things. It's like, well, why are you like cheating, and why don't you just stick with like one? It's a lot. I personally prefer just one person.
I'm like,
I would prefer, because it's too much going on
It
in the
is.
world. It's just too much.
No.
It's like, pull up that my chart, because I'm not playing those games.
no, seriously, if you don't cheat. But if you're gonna cheat, make sure you're safe.
Ain't no
safe
if.
sex
No,
is the
it's
best
not.
sex. I'm
seriously.
safe. Safe sex is the best sex. So it's like, make sure and just don't cheat. Don't cheat. And then also, I want to say something. You men out there, think about how you would feel or what you gonna do if somebody was cheat on your daughter, or cheat you don't cheat on your child. You throw a fit.
Yeah.
Oh, your daughter came in crying, heartbroken, or like, ooh. Or somebody did it to your mama, and you just like,
And you know people don't play about their mamas.
I feel a lot of people don't heal until they see that, and that's a problem as well.
That is a problem, because you should have been noticed that. But it's like, okay,
It shouldn't have taken your
got a
daughter
kid,
getting
right.
cheated on or something happening to her or your mom to fix yourself.
Exactly.
It should just take yourself.
That's true. Because it shouldn't. Because let's cheat on me.
Yeah.
Get me out of jail, Jeremy. Get me out of jail.
I just I don't know, like, if I get cheated on, I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it would be like bail me out of jail worthy.
No, it's
because
I have
it's
it
just
planned.
like, I think for me, it's like, and maybe it's the maturity that's in me, but I'm like, well, you really just lost like a prize, and you just lost like a real one on your team, and you're gonna get treated a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm from Chicago, y'all. So it's like, you're gonna get treated just a little bit, but it's not gonna, like, what I think is like, you reap what you sow. So it's like, I don't need to really do nothing, because you just mess with me, and like, God don't play about me. So it's just like, okay, go ahead.
So what about mature healed Jeremy versus like 19 or whatever age year old happening to you then?
I'm going to jail. Because no.
If I was,
How about you, Germaine? If somebody cheat on you, what you gonna do?
The mature me.
right.
I mean, you just got to take it on the chin.
The chin.
Yeah, you just got to take it on the chin.
I need to grow up then, because no.
You just got to take it on the
I'm
chin.
taking
what are you gonna do?
What can you
I'm
do?
taking it
You
out.
have a decision to make. Either you're gonna stay with this person, or you're
Exactly.
not. And that's why I'm like, I'm gone, because I don't like. I should not be looking at my partner like, do I trust him?
Yeah.
Like, do I?
That's
I don't like that.
That's true.
I don't like that.
Because once you break someone's trust, it's really hard to rebuild.
Especially
That's
mine.
so, really true. I'm gonna just do the Captain Jackson. You a liar. You was a cheater. And I don't want you. I don't want you.
Yes, but
But enough about cheating.
Yeah.
The next question is, what are some misconceptions that people have about dating, especially when they're dating black men?
Black men are lazy. I feel like that's a misconception, because I know a lot of men that are hardworking. I know my brother's one of them. I know a lot, have uncles. I know a lot of black men that are very hardworking, that, are saving, that, are well established at a, very young age. But I do feel like it is others that, is lazy, and, like some people, like a lot of people in our black community put everyone in one box. Yeah. So I think that's one. What you think?
I would say the big misconception that all black men know how to be in a relationship. Some men haven't never seen a successful relationship with their fathers or anyone else around them.
They don't even know how to love.
Exactly.
Yes.
Because they don't know how to love themselves. So I think that's the biggest misconception. Just going into a situation, automatically just thinking like, oh, yeah, he knows what to do. He knows that.
Right.
And then it's expecting the man to know what you want. Because every woman, they want different things. So you can't just go in expecting like, oh yeah, he already know like what I expect, what my bare minimum is, or what my expectations are.
Yeah.
That's not always the case.
He just blocked my tea. I don't like that.
That was good.
I'm learning because I feel like, I don't know. For me, you should know what I want. Like,
I feel like that's gonna hit a lot of the audience.
that's true.
Because I feel like a lot of women, or I'm not trying to go on y'all.
See, look, I got us, girl.
Because what he just. So I'm like, I do feel like it is some women, hell, even in my community, that people expect something. It's like, I wouldn't have known that, and it's like and I'm gonna be real. It's been times where I have gotten mad at like someone I was dating because I'm like, I don't like that, and it's like, how did they supposed to know that I didn't like that, or that, and that's something I even do, like, not even in relationships, like I do that, like, I'm like, I didn't tell. Yes, I'm like, I didn't tell them, or I didn't tell that, like, I didn't like that, or that made me upset. So I'm like, let me do it now, which would make the future better.
Yeah, communication is key in everything. Like romantic relationships, friendships, family, like all of it. You have to let that person know something making you feel away. Let them know, because if you don't, you just sitting there holding that burden.
That's true.
And I hate people that wait a little minute to tell you. And it's like, I get it, like, collect your thoughts, but it's like, the way I have to get it out, I'll be like, I have to say something. Like, not even like cuss you out, or I'm like, okay, this made me feel some type of way, or I don't like this. I just have to, because it's just like.
Sometimes you got to take that pause, though.
I'm
one of those people.
Collect your thoughts.
If I just go with the first thing that go to my mind, like, it's probably going to be real, like, bad.
Think.
And emotional. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be emotional. So, like, I sit back.
That's real, too.
Think about the second thing. Don't say that one either.
Right.
So Germaine's saying go with the third choice. What
go with your third
choice. Right.
Go with your third choice. That way it's well thought out.
Yeah.
You're not going to disrespect yourself or anybody else.
Exactly.
It's going to be effective communication.
Yes.
That's how I look at it.
I always say don't talk when you're angry. Like when you're waiting. Like, and I've learned that's something
I have learned it too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So don't talk. Speaking of anger, I want to know what's y'all biggest dating icks or deal breakers.
That word.
Icks or deal breakers.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
I gotta think on this one.
Ick.
Icks, like
deal breaker.
You don't like them. You don't like. What's an ick? Like some people don't like when people breathe hard. Like in relationships. Like what's your biggest?
It's two. I have one. One, I hate when a person, like, if I'm dating them and like we're eating and like they're smacking while they're eating, like it's like, once again, I'm
like a.
Yes, it's like, why do I hear that? And I'm ask my family members, like, it's to the point where I'm like, I gotta get out of here because I can't like hear stuff like that. But also, have another one. It's like if the person I'm talking to does not have like anything going for themselves.
Oh.
And it's really that one because, I have experience dating, giving people chances that was not on the same level as me. Because I'm like, that don't mean you're not a nice person because, you didn't go to college or, you don't like whatever. But it's like, sometimes you can see the difference. Like,
you're a bum. No, like
you're a bum.
Jeremy didn't want to say it, but I'll say it because I'm real.
Yeah,
you didn't want us to bum.
Yeah, you're a bum, and oh god, and it's like because it's just I need you to have something like for yourself. Yes. Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
You still thinking over there? What's your dating icks or deal breakers?
I would say someone who doesn't give effort, who thinks that it's like just a one-way street, like the man is just supposed to take care of everything, but like we don't have needs at all. Yeah. Because we need that support as well. We need that emotional support, and we have to stay stable as well. Like Jeremy said earlier, we go through a lot of things as black men, and not all the time. I don't think all women understand that because we stay quiet a lot, and we don't always express that, even though we should. But sometimes, it gets to a point where we might say something, and then we kind of get knocked down as well. So it's really that. That's about the only thing for me.
Y'all listening?
You see,
And being a bum. If you a bum, you ain't got nothing going for yourself. I don't really see myself because at this point I'm taking care of you.
And, please.
See, look, you mentioned take care of, so I have a question. 50-50 bills or just one person do 100?
I think okay with me, and y'all would never play me like a goofy, but with me, like I love like doing things like for like my partner. So like it would be times where I'm like, I would pick up the bill today, or it's like but I would just hope that it's just the same thing. Like we both are doing stuff like that. Like yeah.
I think that understanding really comes with like where you are, where both of y'all are at, like in a relationship. Like if you just graduated in college and you can't expect the man to just pick up everything. Like we got to be serious. We got to think about everything that's going on in the world. We got to think about inflation. We got to think about all that. Like we have to think about all of that. Yes. But I would say eventually, like, when I get married and I have my wife and, all that stuff, like, I'm taking care of the house. Yeah. Like, I'm going to take care of the house, like, because I think that's what you should do.
Yeah.
I don't know what. She can help with I don't know, the electricity. I'll pay the bills. I'll pay the mortgage. She can help with that, do some groceries or something, whatever she want to do.
Okay, I have a question for y'all. So a scenario, it is about me. I don't care. So I went on a date. Like this is me and this guy third date. Now mind you, he was an hour late to the restaurant. I'm already mad. Like you're an hour late. He comes in. Now mind you, I already had
third date.
Yes.
Hour late.
That's messed up. So, but that even the part that's messed up. Like that's not even a part that's like annoying. So
that's alright. I'm already annoyed.
So we sit down. Now, mind you, I already had plans to do something else too. Like after I finished hanging out with him. So I tell him, I'm like, well, you late and I have something to do. So like this gonna have to, hurry up. He tells me, he says, well, since we not hanging out, we gonna have to split this bill 50-50.
I was like, cool.
I sent him $10, gave him like the friend pack, and I left. And he proceeded to chase me outside the restaurant. Then Then he texted me, and I blocked him. Am I wrong for blocking him?
No.
Thank you.
No, it's third date.
I'm like,
but also it's just like, no, I feel like this. Like for you, I don't mind. Now, mind you, I would say this. I don't mind doing 50-50, like or take. You know what I'm trying to say? Like she has her coin.
Y'all just dating, right?
Like talking then whatever. Don't get into certain stuff today. Hold on. But I feel like what rubbed me off the wrong way was since we not doing nothing, like since like like we gonna have to split this bill because you're mad. You were an hour late.
It's like, why are you mad? Yeah. That would blow me. I would have been like, you gonna have to chase me.
He did.
Like, no, seriously.
He chased me outside of the restaurant and then proceeded to text me the next day like, hey, what you like that?
Like it was normal? Like everything was okay?
And I blocked him. I don't care.
Let me add that on to the ick. I'm glad you said that. I want to go back. Because that is another ick. Like, acting like nothing happened, sweeping things under the rug, that pisses me off more than anything. Like, don't do that. But, yeah, we could go back to what we were saying.
But, no, I'm just saying, like, then I asked for certain people's opinion. It was like, well, maybe you should have talked to him. He wasn't wrong.
Talk to him about what?
Talk about what happened, or like maybe he just wanted you to do 50-50. I didn't care about the 50-50, but it's the point of like you asked me to do 50-50 because you wasn't getting your way.
Yeah,
and it's like what, like, oh boy.
That goes back to the control and manipulation
exactly.
thing.
So it's like I feel like men need to know like you don't always have to be in control.
Yeah,
I feel like the proper like what he should have did was apologize for being late for one.
Yes, an hour.
You should have paid off rip because of that.
Exactly.
You have to pay off rip because of that. Like, even if your plan was to be like, ask for 50-50 that day.
He wasn't gonna ask. He mad because I was about to go outside. Like, it's fine.
He's like, you mad, and I'm still finna go outside, and you still finna pay for this dinner.
And then to have the audacity to chase me outside of a restaurant in Hyde Park area at that.
It's like, oh no, we're not doing this.
I was scared for my life.
Yeah,
And then proceed to text me, oh, sir, bye. Well, I was about to say his name, but bye. I was gonna say his name. Next question.
Literally.
The next question is: we talked about social media earlier. So, in what ways do you all feel like social media affects how Black men see one another, or influence how Black men see one another?
I feel like it makes them want to be all alike. And I'm not, trying to talk like about all men, but it's like I feel like they see what like other people post, like other men, and don't let you have clout because then they're gonna definitely feel like they have to go that route. And it's like you don't have to, make statuses every 5 seconds about your sex life, or you don't have to like dress this certain. I'm saying, y'all, I be seeing things and I'm like, they are they twin? Like they want to be. Are they twin? Is it twin day? Like it'd be like they. I feel like social media mixed, and then not only that, I feel like it's things like the influencers, like things like that, like all type of streamers, rappers, all of YouTube, whatever. I feel like it's that too. Like I need to like do that, and I'm not saying it's a difference between motivation and then being like I need to be like that person, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope that did.
I would say it's affected like people, and like he said, like a lot of Black men, they want to be what they see.
Yeah.
And social media, I mean, you tend to it every day, so it's kind of hard not to like be influenced by it. However, when it's a detriment of like you being your true self and living in your purpose, you can't live in someone else's purpose.
Yeah.
You live in someone else's purpose, you bound to fail because that's not why you were created.
Yeah. And then there's a lot of, things on social media that be like I'll be just scrolling on Facebook. See? Facebook. And it would be like some things and they'll be like talking about a man. Like it'll be like a post like about a man and they'll have like 300 shares and like 3,000 shares. So like I'm not gonna say blame, but that's where you have to be stronger and be like, I never dated this woman who just made this post or she don't know me, but it do be like they see people they might have talked to, their ex or people they're interested in, share that. And I feel like that gets them in a certain way. And I feel like that's why a lot of times men go into relationships and they think like, I need to act this certain way, but then their true colors start to show because that's not who they are because they seen this post about that girl saying that she want $500 a week and her man to do this, and they like, I need to be like that because I want to be perceived as this,
like a baller or a YN. For real, like that's
no.
Negativity sells though.
Yes,
especially on social media. Negativity sells. Like if you posting something positive, it's really hard to get in another algorithm to where like that's gonna blow up.
Yes,
That's
with
true.
Negative posts, like it shoot up real fast.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like real fast. So it's like you got to break into your own little algorithm too, because
That's
Facebook.
facts. No, that's no. That's
Facebook,
it's
man.
actually facts. Negativity does sell Facebook, Instagram. I don't think it's selling TikTok though. I don't think-
TikTok is 50-50. Like
Yeah,
you can.
You're right. TikTok is 50-50.
TikTok a little.
Really?
Yeah, it's just for me. TikTok be like if it's something going on in like every day, hell, like it'd be like the news and like that type of stuff. I'm like, oh, child.
Yeah, it could be draining.
Yes.
The news especially.
Yes, it does. But I want to say this. I consider both of you upstanding Black men in the community. So the next question is, do you feel like it's a lot of pressure to represent what society calls a good Black man? Like, do you feel like you always have to keep a guard up or always have to seem perfect?
Here we go with the deep questions. I
No,
like the deep questions. 'Cause
I'm just saying.
I'm an English teacher, so I love it. Well, I'm being transparent. I do think it's a lot of pressure, and I'm a single myself out real quick. In this, I do think because I am a gay man, gay Black man, that it's a lot of pressure. Because I'm gonna be real, it's some people in our community, especially with the Black men, who don't consider like gay men, because once again, we are feminine, or some of us are feminine, or some of us are, soft spoken, or things like that. So they like, you're not a man. And I experienced like times where like people have literally said like gay men are not men, or like, so, and especially, and I'm gonna be honest, especially in our black community, in the black male community, because we're so dominant and so strong and perceived as, so strong that we don't cry, we don't do this. So they like, oh yeah, you're gay and black. You can't sit with us. And it's like, I'm gonna sit there regardless. But it's just like, I do feel like it's a lot of pressure when I am going into, settings or doing things. And it's like, I need you to take me as serious as if it was another straight man that was in here. Just because I came in here dressed different, sounding different, my mannerisms are different, doesn't make me less of a man.
Yes.
And
I want to say this before you answer, Germaine. Jeremy is a man. Let me tell you something. When I'm with Jeremy, I don't open the door. I don't pump my gas. Let me have on heels. I'm getting walked down the stairs. Oh, okay.
I love and I think one of the
I get treated like a queen and a princess. Better than some men. I told you I got chased outside the restaurant. But
shout out to all my female friends,
right.
because that was because of my mom and growing up with like my sister and stuff. So thank you. What's your
I would say that because period. I don't touch a handle. Okay. I'm sorry. You can answer the question.
So I feel like it's pressure
to
be a good man in today's society.
Mm-hmm.
I would say yes, but that pressure I feel like is sometimes needed because a lot of us grow up not seeing the right thing, and like sometimes you need that extra pressure or that extra, that push to be like, no, you're doing that wrong. Like you need to be doing this, but it can become toxic and bad when negativity is selling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the main thing that they're seeing is, oh, I need a person that's gonna do this for me, blah 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 blah, and the expectations become like unrealistic. But like to simply be a good person, it don't take much. You know what I'm saying? So like once you start learning just how to be a good person and how to handle a woman with care, you'll be fine.
Yes.
Or not even just handle a woman with care, because it's not even about being a good man. Is way beyond just handling a woman with care. Handling yourself with care.
Yes. I think that's important because I feel like a lot of times, how you saying negativity sells. So a lot of times when people see what society calls a good black man, if they see them mess up, they're considered horrible now.
Yeah.
And like everyone makes mistakes.
And I feel like we get, I feel like black men get a lot, like when they mess up. Like, I see a lot. And I'll be like, Jesus Christ, like, not like, we all make mistakes, but, I feel like we have room, you have unlimited room to grow. So that's when you come in and you say, you know what, I might need to show some grace.
Yeah.
Or, or at least, like, I don't know. I'm a type of person, like, just having, like, what we was talking about earlier, like, conversation. Like, just having, like, a conversation, too, is, like, but, yeah.
Because I want to say this. Let's show our men grace. Especially, let's show our black men grace.
Yeah.
But, so we're going to go to the final question, which is, what advice would you give a young black man navigating life? Or trying to navigate life? I know this one deep down.
I would say just be yourself and don't let stereotypes try to straighten you anyway. And that's like stereotypes on black men that came from women, that came from other men, that came from your household. Like literally, because I feel like a lot of growing up in it, like I just said, like it was times where I seen parents like, don't cry. But like the girls, they can cry all day long because they're girls.
Yeah.
But it's like the boy, like you can't. So I feel like just also, and this is no shade to the black community, but some of our family members are not as educated. So I feel like educating yourself on things like maybe if you're thinking about right now, like as a young black man, I'm pretty sure, mental health is being talked about, mental health is being brought up. If your family is not that resource, find another one and really do, because mental health, especially in the black community in general, needs, recognition, so definitely.
I would say some advice that I would give to young black male, like navigating life is, like he said, always stay true to yourself. Always live in your purpose and always understand you. Because if you don't understand yourself, then
understand.
You're not gonna be able to understand anything in life, honestly.
Like, yes.
You got to find yourself first, your true purpose and your true self. And always remember the dream. You can do anything in life. Like, you can literally do anything you want.
Literally.
You don't have no restrictions. Free will.
Sky's the limit. Literally.
Yes, the sky is the limit. Remember to dream, be yourself. Now, y'all, I want to say thank you all for watching Coffee with Ro. You need to remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But before we really exit out the episode, do you know what time it is, Germaine? Germaine, you probably don't know what time it is.
I know what time it is.
So, since you all are the guests today, I want you all to do the best rendition of our intro. Coffee with Ro. I'm going to count it down. I'm going to let y'all get y'all vocal cords together. Because, everybody can't sound like Anissa. Anissa's the goat. I'll do it one more time. It's Coffee with Ro. So, I'm going to count it down for y'all, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Coffee with Ro.
Period.
Yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Jeremy, the co-host, and thank you, Germaine, for being on this episode.
Thank you.
We love you all. Be safe. Stay healthy. Bye.